I swept the entire house earlier and gathered up all the alcohol. Put it in this cabinet so I can watch it.
Go away.
Thermos from that Rachel chick too.
Come in, I guess.
Better to be safe than sorry. You're welcome.
You here to talk some more shit on me, cool girl? I know what I heard. I'm not crazy. Here I was thinking you're turning into a new friend. And next thing I know, you're cozied up next to my witch of a sister and my fuckhead of a cousin. Just talking all that shit. I mean, is that your way of making friends?
For booze, but she wasn't down with that. But don't worry. I'll get into it one way or another.
Don't you think I know that? I know it's fucking ridiculous. Howling Wolf reeked of urine, and he had a tattoo on his neck that said, "I fuck for leftovers." I just wanted my own thing, all right? There, you caught me in my evil plan. I just wanted to have something that was unique and interesting, and all mine. You have no idea what my life was like back in Nevada. You either fit the mold, or you tried to be different and got ridiculed for it every day. I was hoping that when I moved away, I'd be free of all that bullshit. But now that I'm free, maybe I've gone too far with it all. The art, the literature. I haven't even read half the books that I have on the shelves around here. I guess I'm still trying to figure out who I am. But still, you're right. I shouldn't go flaunting this image of myself that I think people will like. It's just... whatever. I'll figure it out. I'll be. That's pretty comforting. I look around at people like Rachel and Derek, and they all seem to have it so figured out. But then I remember Derek's little brother got arrested for slinging meth, and Rachel believes we're living in a virtual world where people are controlling our actions through a screen. Pretty crazy, right? Hey, I know we just met, but you've been more of a friend to me tonight than I can say for some of the morons I invited here. I'd like to repay that favor if I can. Say, if at any point tonight you get in a bad spot with somebody and you can just tell they're not a big fan of yours, just let me know and I'll get you back into their good graces. If you're right about just being me, then hopefully I can win them back with my charm alone. No sky animals required.
When nobody's
I
looking.
knew I shouldn't have posted any. Hey again. Are you lost?
And having to start all over. I'm trying to impress this sorority.
OMG, you found my phone. Thanks so much.
Some of their initiation tasks seem kind of weird.
Hi, aren't you a bold one? I suppose you did sort of save the day. I'll tell you what. Help me play a prank on my sister, and there might be more than just a kiss waiting for you when we're done, if you catch my drift.
Remember the last time I partied this hard?
I definitely didn't.
Derek, he sure is a piece of pie.
Okay, so here's the deal. I already accidentally spilled some beer all over Ashley. I locked my clothes away so she can't find something else to wear. My plan is to first get her to think her only option is to strip down and wash her clothes. Once we have her clothes in the washer, then we just need to force her out and parade her around naked to all of the party guests. Talk to Ashley and see if you can get her to trust you enough to take her clothes and wash them. Then figure out a way to get her out of wherever she decides to hide. Yo, who the fuck do you think you are? Dude, I'm soaked! Ugh, asshole. Now I gotta go dry off.
Confidence, Brittany. Just own this shit.
Oh my god, I didn't get to see it, but I heard what you did to Madison. So freaking good, dude. I don't know if you can tell from my top, but I had a similar run-in with a spilled drink. Madison slipped, apparently. Thanks for getting her back. Maybe we can see just how far we can push her tonight. You know what I mean?
What? I like cucumbers.
Art is a tricky thing. My parents always taught me to come at every piece of work with an open mind.
Hey again. How's it going?
God, my boyfriend is in the doghouse for
Ugh, my stupid sister Madison spilled beer all over me. I know she did it on purpose too, even though she'd never admit it. Right now I'm dripping wet, so I need to figure out a way to dry off.
That's why I'm going to a community college.
Aw, you'd help me? Well, right now I'm dripping wet. I need to dry off these clothes somehow.
on the Antiques Highway tour. They laughed him out of the convention center.
Aw, thanks. That's really sweet.
7 Jeep Grand Cherokee. Ever since, I've refused to call him Dad.
What's your deal? Like, what are you into? Please don't say kidnapping young women. I hate when conversations start like that.
Perfect. Thanks. But these clothes still smell like beer really bad.
Why would I even go to college?
You'd do that for me? Wait, how do I know you're not in league with Madison and this isn't just another plan to humiliate me? I'm not sure if I can trust you yet. Tell you what, Madison keeps a diary. I've seen her writing in it. She doesn't let anybody read it. I don't even know where she keeps it. If you can bring it to me, I'll know for sure that I can trust you.
Hot chocolate still brings so many memories rushing back. Sorry, I kind of zoned out thinking about all that. I'm fine. How are you?
Derek, you don't understand. It's like living with a camp counselor at a Christian youth camp.
If you're going to set up a beer pong table, at least drag it out of the garage so the rest of us can enjoy it.
Oh, did you see that movie about the homeless man learning how to swim? It was the most touching film since that one where the cowboy has to eat his pet goat to stay alive.
at me. I only brought like $50 tonight, and that's mainly to pay for my ride home. I should probably be like super careful that I don't spend it and end up blowing another random stranger for a ride home again. That night sucked. Once I get some booze in me, there's no stopping me.
People think I'm difficult just because of my direct approach to things. I'm really very laid back. Just don't piss me off or work.
Ugh, I don't know how a dress can manage to be so tight and still only be hanging on by— Impressive. I didn't think you had it in you, but I'm happy to be proven wrong. This diary has all of Madison's passwords for everything. Look, here's her phone code, 1337. I can get into everything now. Facebook, email. Oh, this is going to be awesome. Gosh, this is kind of like having the keys to the kingdom, you know what I mean? We could take a peek at what's on Madison's phone and see if we can find anything of interest. I really would have appreciated the heads up. After leaving it in the bathroom for all that time, Madison's paranoia is gonna be through the roof. These passwords probably won't last the night. See if you can get it back from her. I promise you it'll be worth it.
I'm kind of in the middle of a thing. Can we try— What? I canceled that free trial.
Hey again, how's it going?
With charging me. I'm gonna give them a call.
I suppose you did risk your neck to get this diary. Madison would have killed you if she saw you. Okay, follow me. We'll go to a private area where I can change.
When a washed-up child actor starts a rock band.
Yo, Ashley, I think you need to call an exterminator. When I was outside, I stepped on something that looked awfully like a snake skin. I'd tell Madison, but, you know, she'd freak.
Hey, what the— Wait, oh man, for a second I thought you were about to pull the girls out in front of everybody. Thanks very much for tightening me up. Chops like these can really, lead to some impromptu exhibitionism. Really, I appreciate it, cutie.
He had his entire future ahead of him, cut short by addiction. Everybody dance now, bop, 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 bop.
Don't you wonder why there's a pile of fresh dirt?
Hey again, how's it going?
Like a grave to me. Food matters.
Could you please shut the door first?
You guys never feel like those NPCs and fantasy RPGs that just kind
Hey again, how's it going?
I don't know. Just say this
Okay, here goes. Hey, thanks for looking out for me. You really came through. Oh, and please shut the door on your way out.
The apocalypse, there would be no slack for the weaklings. I'm talking straight up survival of the fittest.
Hey again, how's it going? Today's your lucky day. You're lucky I like you so much.
Is she already here? I need her to autograph some stuff for me, but I gotta wipe it all down first. It's probably pretty sticky.
Or maybe I'm overthinking it. I guess it is her house. I don't think anybody here would do anything malicious to it.
bros before hoes, man. I live by that code. I have a lot of respect for somebody who puts their money where their mouth is when they say it, though. I've been fucked over too many times by people I thought were my friends.
Hey, how's it going?
Beer pong table, at least drag it out of the garage so the rest
I actually don't know her all that well anymore. We were friends from school for a while, but we kind of drifted apart. She's been dropping hints that she wants me to invite my friend Vicky to the party, and I think that's why she invited me.
people think I'm
Come to think of it, how do you know Madison? I don't think I've seen you around before. How did you even get invited to this party?
speak concisely and don't ask personal
I suppose that makes sense.
questions really that are small talk or rhetorical or that you really don't care about the answer to. Don't talk about trivial shit and please don't interrupt me when I'm speaking or ask me to repeat myself. I hate that. Other than that, I'm a teddy bear.
Clubs?
She looks kind of nervous tonight. Do you know what's going on with her? Every time we make eye contact, she just smiles.
Ouch! Ugh, I stubbed my toe. How come it's always the worst freaking pain in the world? Ugh, hurts like dickens.
Oh, Amy, I totally feel you. That's the worst. You know, a good way to get over a stubbed toe is to take any basic painkiller and crush them up into a fine powder. Mix that with any horse tranquilizer you may have laying around, then snort that powder through a rolled up bill, but make sure it's larger than a 20. After that, you won't remember the pain. Or the rest of the night.
Thanks, Stephanie. I'll do just that. Later. Well, Amy, maybe you should look for friends elsewhere.
Brittany boobs for days should learn to relax. Big titties used to be considered a sign of power in olden days. That's why all medieval king bras had some
See her lovelies after. But when I came to, she was gone. I somehow forgot what my parents looked like.
Muttons when you take your truck out onto the back roads and just, well, drive. It's like biking, but with an F-150 that can't see 20 yards in front of it. Great pastime. I keep hearing this
I
really
won't listen to
Hyperol prescriptions are super easy to get. Just tell the university doctor that reading makes you tired, or that your roommate died. They'll give you
I like the way
anything if
she
your roommate
operates.
died.
Just being a
Ugh,
fucking
what
giant
fucking
bitch
cell
to
carrier do you guys
everybody.
use? My signal is shit here. How am I supposed to make my boyfriend's life miserable if I can't send him recordings of me acting like I don't give a fuck about his pathetic, petty bullshit and doing shit that pisses him off?
I don't think Frank is a bad guy. I think he just wants to be an alpha male. And his version of alpha is completely shitting on everybody's fun.
God, the spotty cell surface is so
I
annoying.
once ran headfirst into a
12
concrete
tries to
wall
get one
because a
fucking
chick told
message
me
to go
I'd
through,
get to see
and
her
all it was
lovelies
a
after.
shruggy bird emoji to my
How's it going, lady dude? Staying away from the alcohol?
feelings.
Just last night, I tried to order a pizza with a debit card from
How's it going, brah? Any luck finding painkillers? Frank Schmank. He doesn't scare me.
I could convince Frank.
Easy, brah. Every time I see Frank, I hide it down the front of my pants. I was here before Frank got here, and when he showed up and started scooping up all of the booze, I threw this baby down my pants. I'm halfway through it, and I'm feeling good. Want a swig?
After all that shit I've gone through lately, I'd seriously lose my shit, man.
How's it going, lady dude? Staying away from the alcohol? I'm gonna fuck his shit up.
Oh, why are there so many natty lights conveniently scattered around the house?
Look, all I'm saying is that I don't think it's unreasonable for me to ask
I
any
know
of
this
this
was
here.
dumb to do. I stuck my head in the bug zapper and it was
I got my motherfucking ass beat. Now D&D is hip and shit.
Wasn't too thrilled with the idea, but I'm still working on it. think she'll warm up to it by the end of the night.
Are we in the same kind of simulation?
Wow. Yeah, I never thought of it that way. But I bet big balls really do get in the way of some martial arts poses.
It's a blessing and a curse. On one hand, the ladies love me.
Dude, can you believe Frank? Like, I know my cousin is an idiot dickhead perv, but Patrick means well. It's just the alcohol getting to him. Frank can't just go knocking people out in the middle of our party. It's bullshit.
And I don't even want to
Hey again, how's it going?
ride on roller coasters anymore.
I guess Derek really wanted to bring his friend along to
Actually, I'm really thirsty, and I can't exactly walk to the fridge like this. Could you go and get me a soda?
This is what you guys call a party? I feel like a chaperone at a school dance for blind kids.
Time to compliment my enormously juicy, dangling manberries. You don't have to be coy. I saw you eyeing the outline pressing against my shorts. No. They're not as big as you think. They're bigger.
I'm much more into electronica or even chill step music. It's easy to code to.
I don't know. Sharp or build muscle. And most importantly, you gotta be ready for
Hey again, how's it going?
risk. Discover stuff about the world, yourself, and possible enemies.
Oh, thank you so much. You're the best.
Stronger, faster, or tougher. It's not like life is a video game.
Ah, thank you so much. You basically saved my life. Anything you need from me, feel free to ask.
One way I love to mess with Ashley is by finding the most god-awful decor to hang up around the house. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? She'll leave? I wouldn't consider that a bad thing. I can't wait to find the next repulsive thing I can hang up.
Hey there, cutie. Couldn't stay away from me, could ya? You would you? Well, I think I'd like to show you my room. Perhaps I can claim my first soul for my future sorority. Let's go. Follow me.
It's that I don't want you getting too wasted to try my new product. Come take a look. But don't tell Derek.
Please don't get Derek going with the dancing thing. I mean, it's not that it wouldn't be fun. He actually is pretty good, but he gets
Come on, take a seat.
competitive. He starts trash talking and shit. I just want everything to run smoothly tonight and for everybody to get along.
So, as you can see, I have like a bunch of junk. I really didn't bring a lot of my cool stuff when I moved in with Madison because I was fairly certain it'd all end up in the fire pit if I took my eyes off of it. Another classic prank/war tactic of Madison's, burning my shit. Sell more Girl Scout cookies than Madison? She burns my sash. End up hooking up with the guy Madison likes? She burns all my panties. And the guy's house. But I don't think I'm supposed to talk about that. Here, scoot over. So, is there anything here that pops out to you? Questions? I know it's not like the coolest room around. Yeah, I literally can play 0 songs on that thing. Sure, I bought it with the specific intent to learn, but I don't know. I was in a coffee shop once and they were doing some, like, open mic night thing, and this chick gets on stage to play, and she was god-awful. She was dressed like an idiot, all these beads and shit. Ugh, the whole thing just turned me off. I was like, seriously? Do I want to be like that chick? No way. So there it hangs for eternity. Now I just hide things from my sister in it.
All of your booze belong to us.
Yeah, I've been taking contemporary.
Oh, that? Definitely not for schoolwork. Don't go telling anybody this, but every now and then I like to get super duper stoned after Madison's gone to bed. That usually always leads me to using that whiteboard to write messages like Cock Lovers Local Chapter Headquarters or Bestiality Enthusiasts Anonymous meets here every Tuesday. Really, whatever comes to me. Then I stick it right there in the window and see who shows up throughout the week.
I can survive for over a week without food.
Hell yeah, I'm serious. I know that I live here too, but this is only temporary until I get through school. Madison's here for the long term. I like to think that years down the road after I've moved into a swanky uptown apartment, Madison will be sitting downstairs rubbing herself to an episode of Ice Road Truckers when, what do you know, a grisly homeless man comes to the door asking if this house still operates as a nude soup kitchen. He'll remind Madison of her favorite trucker. She invites him in. Next thing you know, if anything, I'd be doing her a favor. Like, what part of the story got you hard? Homeless people? Truckers? Either way, I'm glad I got you there, because you've been driving me wild all night. I think we should get to what we really came in here to do. So maybe it wasn't the story at all. Could it have been these? Madison may have the house, but she'll never have these. Let's go. You, me, the floor. Now. Don't keep me waiting. Wow. Like, wow. Good times were had. God, what a fucking night, right? I'm really glad you showed up tonight. You turned out to be just what I needed. Let me know if you're up for another tour of my room.
I used to drink when I was younger, but then...
Darling, I'm just about putty in your hands. What's your move?
Hey, I'm drunk and you're not so drunk.
Oh, you fucked up now. Here comes the pain.
We may have a level 69 goof on our hands.